present, future Gnosis. It's your host, Gnosis. And today, man, I got a really good interview for you guys, man. I really wanted to touch upon this topic, man. I've been thinking about it, but I want to do his first time with a one-on-one with person. So tonight, I got Blaize Woodsen with me talking about meditation. Blaize, man, how are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good, man. Thank you for taking the time to do this with me, man. I really do appreciate you, man. But yeah,
Anytime.
man, let's not waste any time, man. Let's give this to this people, man.
Yeah, let's give it to him.
So one thing we always hear about, man, in this community, man, this awakening community is meditation, meditation, meditation. And for
Yes.
a lot of people get like lost. Like for newcomers, like when I was new into this, like it was hard for me to like kind of guide myself because I didn't have any like people to talk to. I mean, I have
Oh,
books, books, of course, but
yeah.
it's nothing been like more of like a hands-on being able to talk to people about this, you know. So
Okay.
like
Yeah.
one thing I've heard about like newcomers when I was once in there, like is like why do you think people are afraid of like meditation, and where do you think that's all this spookiness like comes roots from?
It's it's the darkness that we have within ourselves, our shadow. It's it's what gives our life depth. Because think about it. If you were always peaceful all the time and you didn't deal with the rest of your emotions in there, we come to figure out that until you deal with what's in here internally, that's why most people are scared because they have a lot of what do they say, skeletons in the closet. They
Oh
have a
yeah.
a lot of things that they in the back of their minds that they're not dealing with. And when you sit in that meditation, most people get bored. What's really happening is you can't sit with yourself because you've never took the time to be alone. You can't be alone, and that's a problem.
Yeah, man. I feel like in this like this in this world that we're in, everything's so fast paced. We're getting news so fast paced.
Yes.
We're always working. We're just like go, go, go. I think like
Yeah.
what the issue is, we don't have that time to actually just even like 10 minutes, like 10 minutes can be like a
Yes.
big thing where like you just want to sit there. But the thing is, when you sit there, you start thinking, you start, damn,
Yeah.
I got bills to pay. Um,
Yeah.
the light bill, my work, you know what I mean? And then we don't get to empty everything out. And I think is you hit the nail on the head when it comes with trying to get through about your situation, what's going
Yeah.
on. And a lot of
Yeah.
us don't want to, we kind of like we see it, but then we kind of like push it to the
Right.
side if you
Brush it
catch
off.
my drift.
Yes. Exactly.
But yeah,
I
so
know
go ahead.
I notice with meditation, it's about the consistency. The more you do it, the more that muscle builds, the more that energy builds, the more you stay consistent and you stay on the path.
Okay, kind of like a muscle, you know what I mean? Like working out. Like
Yes,
if you start working out and you stop, you get stagnant. How you expect for your muscles to grow? You
they
got to stay
won't.
consistent.
Yes.
So that is true, man. That is true. Yeah, I think that's one thing. Is I think that's a one big thing is people coming to terms with their inner demons or skeletons that they have in the closet. You know. So,
Yes.
but no, that's really good, man. That's really good. But and the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is like, we also hear in the community about energy, like
Mhm.
energy work, and like, ooh, like what do you mean about energy? Like a lot of people don't get the truth when it comes to energy or
Mm,
how it works with your body, for
yeah.
instance. So, what do you think about this topic too, about energy and the flow of it with your body?
The flow with my body, what I notice is because I cleared so many blockages, so much trauma, and so much healing, my energy flows like an ocean, in, out, kind of like the wind. Also, you notice it's on, off, or when you're going through life, you have the ups and downs. The thing about the meditation is, even when you're at your low point, it doesn't feel low, because with the meditation, you know that you're whole and everything's there for you. So it's just kind of like everything is energy. The tree is energy.
Facts.
Even when we think something is dead, it's not dead because it's here. It's
Yeah.
alive because it's still here. Even when you see a dead body, the body's not dead. The air that came inside of the body is out of there. The spirit, that's just
Yeah.
energy.
That's just true, man. As you say, like as above, so below, because as you said with the body too, it is still functioning until it starts decaying. And then like, how does that work with decaying and other elements going to it, breaking it down? This is
Yes.
all energy. This is all
Yeah.
taking energy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Absolutely. This organism, the thing about it is when you start looking at your body as it's a bio machine, you start
Ooh,
to realize,
I like how you say that. Yes, this is a machine. This is a
yeah,
machine. Yes,
it's
yes, this is.
technology. It's very nice. It's when you add the things like yoga, the breath work, you open your energy channels and you have the education, there's no limit to what you can accomplish with this energy. Energy grows and it never dies.
Yes, that's
It
another
never.
thing. How can you create something that can never die?
Yeah, exactly.
And for instance, so like I was saying though, when we say with energy and on my channel, I like to give you guys all the facts too, so you can all do your own research, of course. So it says here, like you can all look this up. Energy in your body is a result of chemical reactions that convert food into water. Carbon dioxide and a chemical energy called Addison triphosphate. ATP is the main energy source for the cells and tissues. Energy comes from three main nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, which have different metabolic paths and calorical values. So put it into layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, the food that you eat, the drinks that you drink, they all play a role into the certain energy that your body will produce. If you're eating bad negative food, you're getting bad energy. If you're getting
Yes.
good food in your body, you're getting good energy. It's
Yes.
so you can exert all this. So when we say energy, I don't want you guys to think like it's some woo woo or anything like that. But no, like this is backed by science, ladies and gentlemen. It takes energy
Yes.
to talk, to breathe,
Yes.
to move.
Your thoughts are included.
Thank you. So I just wanted to give it to you all like that. So you don't want to think like we're all just like going like across the freaking moon with this conversation right here. So, but yeah, but one thing you did bring up that I kind of liked what you were saying was breathing. And I think that's a big key thing when it comes to meditation. When I found out because I feel like not everybody's gonna get everything at once. There's like levels to this when it comes to this lifestyle. I would say this is a lifestyle, this
Yes.
awakening movement.
Absolutely.
But breathing is such a very big thing, man, and I want
Breath
to
is
touch
life.
on that. So, what do you think is the importance of breathing and why it's so good with us as human beings?
Breathing, breathing is the essence of who we are. It's our nature. It connects us back to our nature, which is nature. We are nature. So when you're talking about breath, you're not just talking about what people say oxygen or just something you're breathing in. This is power. This air is powerful. And the more that's why meditation is powerful. This is the energy that creates. This is the energy that heals. And when you put it in your body and you meditate and you dwell in your mind, it heals your body. It it heals you on a cellular level, cellular
Yes.
regeneration.
Ooh, you're
Yes.
touching on some topics, man. People don't know, man. They're afraid to go to that level, man.
They're gonna have to look it up. Yes. The the thing about the human body is now that we're resurrecting as the children of God, which they say that's just a term. It Now that we're resurrecting, we're starting to figure out meditation is the gateway to the invisible forces, which is just energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything creates energy, everything goes back to energy.
Yes.
And so, as you were saying, like, I want to give everybody a book that they all could look up, Anatomy of the Hatha Yoga. This was one of the books that got me, that when I first started getting into yoga, this was one of my key sources. You could call this like my little wiki when it comes to yoga. And I want to talk about a part about breathing that we were just talking about right here, and how it actually affects your nervous system. And a lot of people don't know this, so I'll just start right here, page 90, so y'all can all see this too. What is not as well known is that different methods of breathing can affect the autonomic nervous system and have an impact on the functions we ordinarily consider to be under unconscious control. Abnormal breathing patterns can stimulate autonomic reactions associated with panic attacks, poor breathing, habits, and emphysema patients produce anxiety and chronic overstimulation. So the way that you breathe can actually give you benefits, or
Yeah.
it could be crucially detrimental to you. Could be a really
Very.
bad negative on the way that you actually breathe. And I'll finish up here. By contrast, quiet breathing influences the autonomic circuits that slow the heartbeat and reduce blood pressure, producing calm and a sense of stability. Our ability to control respiratory consciously now, ladies and gentlemen, this is saying that we can induce this, gives
Yes.
us access to atomic function that no other system of the body can boost. So just the
Yeah.
way that you breathe, ladies and gentlemen, can induce your body will react to this. And I'm going to show a screen because I know a lot of people might like, what's atomic nerve system? So I want to give everybody a vision on this. And again, you can all look this up, man. So I want to show everybody here. We'll go down a little bit. Their atomic nervous system, formerly referred to as the vegetative nervous system, is a division of the nervous system that operate internal organs, smooth muscle, and glands. The atomic nervous system is a control system that acts largely unconsciously and regulates bodily functions. So as it's saying that this is all going unconsciously, you can interact with your body and do this consciously on a flip of a dime, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. And it's
Yeah.
all here. It's all
You
here
are
for you
you
all
are
to
your
see this.
feeling.
So
Yes.
I really want to get that a point to you, because that's one thing I noticed in the community, Blaize. The research, the research, man. We gotta do the research too, man.
Absolutely. You have to learn exactly what you are.
Yes, know thyself, man. An old
Yes.
Egyptian proverb: "Know thyself, and you shall know thy universe." I mean,
Yes,
like this, like you said, this machine is something else, man. Once you
it
get
is.
to the intricacy of it all, man, of its functions and your
It's
nervous
amazing.
system, the left side of your hemisphere, like it goes deep, man. It goes deep. But yeah, man. So want to jump on another topic, and it's so funny, man. I'm over here looking for one right now. I usually carry one, but I want to talk about
Oh,
crystals, man.
yes.
And when it comes to meditation, because if you look into this on YouTube, everybody could look on, you'll see all these gurus with these certain stones, these pendants. We all know
Yes.
about core crystals, amethyst crystals, moonstones. Like, what's with all this? And I actually made a video concerning all this. So everybody that's getting the recorded version of this, I'll post up the video for you so you all can take a look into it. But all we see about these crystals, healing crystals. Like, what's up with all this? What's a rock gonna do to me? I mean, like, being honest with you, coming from a common person that has
Yeah.
no intelligence or no history about it, they're gonna look at you crazy. Like, what are you doing with this rock around your neck? This rock does
And,
anything for you? So,
and,
Blaize, I wanted to
and
say, like, what do you think about crystals, man, and its functions?
I I think crystals are very important for healing. It's like that first stage when you get into spirituality. When you start meditating with crystals, what it does is most people skip healing their emotions and they try and jump into a whole world, a totally different world that they're not used to of energy. So when you have the crystals, they help heal your energy, they help heal you spiritually, mentally, they help heal your emotions. The emotion is one thing that people need to learn how to heal the most. And what those crystals do is when you're meditating, you absorb that energy and it heals you, heals your emotions, like touching a tree. When you touch the tree, it it heals your emotions. So the thing about the healing properties of a crystal is not only can you get healed from holding it and breathing, what happens is you exchange energy with the crystal like a tree. And what happens is while you're healing with the crystal, you can also program that crystal. Like,
Ooh,
yes,
okay.
you touch the crystal and you might say something like peace, love. And every time you touch that crystal, you'll feel the energy of that.
Now, when it comes to crystals, you have like, so you're saying that crystals can probably potentially heal people, probably help you concentrate more. So like,
Yes,
we all know like different crystals come with different properties. So then
yes,
you would say different crystals can have different meanings to do it, to different uses, I should say.
yeah, absolutely.
So that's really important because like, and I think you when you were talking about the tree, that really reminded me actually of one thing, because the tree is connected to this earth, giving
Yes,
and taking energy from Mother Earth. And crystals, how are crystals made from? By the earth also. So
yes,
in making this, what is this, what is doing? This is a type of form of energy.
yes,
Again, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
you see how we go 360 with this, ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen. Back to the energy part. So I wanted to
It,
show people, because one thing, like I just said, crystals are made from the earth. And
yes.
one thing, the main component for crystals is silica. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I've heard of silica," and like they think about like the little beads that come in like with the shoes or stuff like that and the shirts. I know you've seen them too, Blaze.
Yeah.
But they come in those little
Yeah.
packets, man. It's funny, man. I'll tell you, but a lot of people won't know this and find a connection when it comes to silica. So let me read this right here.
Okay.
Silicon dioxide, also known as silica, is an oxide of silicon with the chemical formula CO2, most commonly found in nature as quartz. In many parts of the world, silica is the major constituent of sand. Ooh, it's part of sand. It's in sand too,
Uh-huh.
ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Silica is one of the most complex and most abundant families of materials existing as a compound on several minerals. And as a
That,
synthetic product, notable examples include fused quartz.
mhm.
Again, crystals, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see how silica is the main component in crystals. And it doesn't even end there, people. Because when we talk about silica, we talked about the human body, and silica is also in your body.
Yes.
I know I got people looking at the video right now thinking like I'm crazy. Like, look at this man spouting nonsense.
Mhm. It's not crazy because science proving it right now.
Right now, and we have the facts here again, people. Ladies and gentlemen, you can all look this up. This is all free for y'all to see, and I'll read this little headline and give you guys a little gist. But why do you need silica? Silica is an important trace mineral that provides strength and flexibility to the cognitive tissues of your body: cartilage, tendons, skin, bone, teeth, hair, and blood vessels. Silica is an essential in formation of collagen, the most abundant protein found in your body. Collagen
Yes.
helps to keep your skin elastic, build strong nails and hair, and provide structure to most of your body. And I'll end here with this last quote. Silica plays an important role in strengthening your bones by facilitating the disposition of calcium and other minerals into your bones, thereby helping to prevent fractures and may reduce the risk of developing osteoporosis. I mean, like, wow,
That's
Blaze,
a
when I
lot.
found this out and did the connection, once I made in my video that crystals are a part of us and they're actually
Yeah.
inside of us, yes, yes.
Absolutely. We are.
Yes. Why do you think the groove is all like? And this is a big mystery. I swear, Blaze,
Yeah.
this is one of the big mysteries, man. And there it is.
And now it's not a mystery anymore. We took the myth out of it.
we,
The
we
myth is
we took
gone.
out the little mysticism, the layer of it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I think that's one thing is this: we don't put things together. And on my channel, all my viewers that's watching this, I tell you, critical thinking, because everything is not going to be given to you. Sometimes you really got to have to use your brain and just try to put A and B together so you can get to C. So so that was one big thing that just, when I found that out, ladies and gentlemen, just blew my mind. But then
Yeah.
no one's talking about this. That's another thing too, ladies and gentlemen. Now a lot of people want you to know about this, because then now you're gonna go out and go get the crystals, and now you're gonna
Yes.
start meditating on them. And then what
And
Blaze
then
was
you're not
talking
going to have to
about
go to
too.
your doctor.
Say it again, Blaze.
Then you're not going to have to go to the hospital or your doctor.
Oh God, let's not Blaze. We're touching on some topics right now. They're not ready for that. Whoa,
All right. All
ooh,
right.
ooh, they don't want to
Next,
know
next
that.
video. Next video.
But what Blaize was saying though, with which if anybody's interested, everyday crystal rituals, like I'm telling you, I just dispelled the myth. I just showed you that crystals are inside your body and that
Yeah.
it is formed by the energy of the earth. So this energy is in the crystals. You just got to know how to harness it.
Yes, absolutely.
That's one thing though.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to you about harnessing it. I told you how to get it, but you
Yes.
gotta that's a
You
journey
got to
that you're
figure it
gonna have
out
to go
yourself
on.
now. Yes. Get the knowledge and apply it. That's wisdom.
Ooh, say that again, Blake. Say that again for
When
me.
you when you apply knowledge, that's called wisdom. When you
Yes,
don't
sir.
apply the knowledge, that's called just being smart.
Yes, sir. Yes, there's a lot of smart people with not a lot of wisdom.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Absolutely.
I've seen in sometimes not everybody in this community too. Like they want to hoard the information, man. Like some
Yeah.
gatekeepers. I'm like, no, man. I thought you guys
Yes.
were all about spirituality, letting people learn and progress. They're on their
Yeah.
own. Give them the information and set them on their way. They want to
Yeah.
ask you questions, they will. They'll give you a call. They'll let you know. But man, it's just that journey experiences, man. It's all about the experiences.
Life is a huge experience.
Yes, yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. So another topic is before I get too far in, man. I want to talk about you a little bit and see
Okay.
how did you get into all this? You know what I mean? Like what's your story a little bit, if you don't mind touching upon a little bit, so some so the viewers can compare with you.
Okay. So I'd say around 2018, I was looking for a change in my life. And I started talking to my brother, and he kind of got me into meditation. At first, I didn't really understand it. I couldn't feel it. I was just kind of like, why am I doing this? La, la, la. So when I started meditating, I realized my life started moving forward. And I was just kind of like, I wonder what this could be. And as I went on and off of meditation, I started to realize it's the meditation. So when 2020 hit and I started meditating even more, I started to go down a path where I left meat alone. I stopped eating meat, and then I started leaving dairy alone, and I stopped with eggs, and I went vegan. When I went vegan, I started to realize with the meditation, your body gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and you can feel the meditation. When you put the healthy food in your body, your energy, there's no limit to how much it can grow.
Yes, man. Oh man, you touch on so many topics, man. Like I told you, man, like bro, like we have to do some more videos, man. I mean, like
We have
some of this stuff, some people are just they over here trying to grab some of these conversations, man. I'm telling you, man.
the seeds
Because
are being
man,
planted.
like, and I'll slow it down for some people because he talked about food, ladies and gentlemen. I barely touched upon it, but I'm glad that he said that again. Watch what you intake, people.
Yeah,
It does a lot to your body. This machine needs to be taken care of too, so you can have that.
absolutely.
So your spiritual essence can function too. You
When
gotta
you
have
have,
both, man. You're stuck here in the material world. Hey,
yes,
we're all here.
when you have a car and you put crappy gas in it, what happens to the car?
There it is.
Exactly the same thing that happens to your body and your mind.
Remember, oil filter. You have so many miles. You put so many miles. You have to go to the. Gotta go to the freaking go get your car dealership. Go get your car taken care of. Why? So you can get some maintenance. So you can
Yeah,
last longer.
yeah. You know, the external technology is teaching us about our body because it came from our body.
Ooh, you
Yes.
see, hey, I hope yo, you went there. I
Yeah.
have to say that, man. That's some duality stuff right there, dude.
Yes.
That's duality. A lot of people just say, "What? Look, you're comparing a function to a car to us?" Yeah.
Yes.
Listen to what we just said, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. You have to maintain that just your vehicle so it can last longer, and whatever you put in it is going to keep it in prime shape. Now think about your body. Think
Same
about it
exact
now.
thing.
Come on. Last night you eat some
Yeah.
burgers, you go to McDonald's, you go to Burger King in the morning, you don't feel good, do you? Don't
You
lie to me.
gonna
Don't lie.
yeah.
I've been there too, ladies. I'm saying I've been there too. I had to change too. But you cannot tell me that eating something homemade with
Yeah.
fresh food, you tell me that you didn't feel better the next day compared to the other day eating all that
Yeah.
stuff. But we won't tread that far, ladies
Yeah.
and
We won't go
gentlemen.
that far
We
today.
won't
Not
tread
today.
that far. But yeah, so man, oh man, I see you, man. You're outside, man. Like preaching, man. That's what I'm saying. Preaching to what he says, man. I think being outside is a big thing. Being in nature is a
Yes.
big thing too, man. I
Yeah.
feel like we're a loose connection with Mother Nature, dude. That's a
Yes.
I'm glad you're outside and seeing you next to a tree, man. What do you think? What's the importance of nature? What do you think? If you don't mind me dropping that in for you, man. And where it comes to the meditation of the body.
Well, since human beings, we are nature, that's our true nature, which is nature, we kind of got away from that connection. And now we have to bring ourselves back to that connection. It's a very powerful connection. Nature supplies whatever you need. You know how they say God does everything for you? Nature is the energy that they're talking about when they talk about God. So when you're meditating, the more time you spend in nature, it helps your body heal itself because there's more oxygen. There's so many chemicals in the air. When you breathe it, it's healing your body in so many different ways. The right kind of chemicals and gases are in the air.
God, I'm glad you corrected that part. Yeah, I was getting ready to jump in on. I'm glad you brought that out though and corrected that though. Okay, continue though. My fault. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. It's just this this is the ultimate healing. It's just more people won't go back to nature because of what we've been taught with the drugs and the synthetic things. And you know, some people they're too dense, and when you're too dense, your mind can't understand this. It's low, it's dense. So when you lighten up your diet, you can start to see things that you've never seen before. Like, wow, this is a beautiful day. Some people don't wake up and they don't see the beautiful day.
No, they don't, man. No, they
They really
don't.
it's meditation, it'll bring you back to your true nature and it'll make you naturally get the desire to want to come back to nature.
Ooh, yes, dude, for real.
Yes. Nature puts it in you. Nature chooses you. Yes.
And no, that's a good thing that you say that though, because I the connection when it comes to humans and nature, bro, is like it it really goes untold, man. Like I think I might, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it, man, because I told
Okay.
you I love to give people information, man. So like everybody gets running a little bit out of time, but I could
Yeah.
throw this in. I want to throw this in real quick because
Okay.
people talk about all nature and how close we are, but like one thing people get confused about, let's say mushroom that comes from
Mm.
nature and how close that it is for us. And I'm showing you here, ladies and gentlemen, this is it coming from gnosis. This is facts. You can all look. So I'm going to say this real quick. Y'all can see this. Mushrooms and humans have a close genetic relationship. Hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to kill this. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. They are both eukaryotic organisms that belong to the kingdom fungi. Hold up. So far, are you saying that we're related to this? Here it
Yeah.
comes. They also share familiar ways of obtaining nutrients through absorption. Mushrooms share more DNA with humans than plants. This is because fungi and the animals diverge from a common ancestry more recently than plants.
You just taught me something.
Ladies and gentlemen, and he's in nature. Listen to this, people. You can all look. Take your time, ladies and gentlemen. We, yo, these plants are our cousins. We all just separated at one different point through the spectrum. This
Yeah.
shows you the connection that we have to Mother Earth. And none of these gurus, none of these high scientists, they don't want to tell you this. They don't want to know the essence about you taking off your shoes, walking underground and
Yes.
grounding. Oh, grounding? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
electromagnetic
Grounding is
waves
very
around the earth that coincide with your body. But we're using shoes nowadays, and it's canceling that connection that we have to our bodies.
absolutely. It is. It's
I
it
mean, I'm telling you,
you're
ladies and
so
gentlemen, but
connected
yo,
to it.
we know, dude. I still got a little bit of time, but we need to
Yeah.
do another video, bro. We have a couple of videos to do.
Multiple videos.
Nah, man, I'm telling you, man, all these facts that we giving these people, we're just passing through them. We can take more
Yeah.
time to dissect these. So that's what I'm saying, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, in a comment section, please write down if you guys want us to do a certain more topics on anything that we talked about today, please leave a like and subscribe and talk about it. But before we close it up and get towards the ending, there's one thing I know newcomers are fresh comers, you know what I mean? That they're kind of decisive. They're like, okay, it sounds good, you know what I mean? But like, let's say the early people get into meditation, you say, oh, I don't feel anything. All
Yeah.
I do is sleep. Like, what is the reason for this? And like, I think you touched upon consistency earlier, but
Yeah.
what are some things that you could say to help encourage someone to keep pushing through
The
this?
path, the path of meditation isn't for everybody, but
Boom.
everybody can be on that path. What this is for the true seekers. This is for the people really seeking life. You have to really want it. You have to want that connection. It's discipline. It takes dedication. It's devotion. You have to have a genuine reason why you want to make this connection, because this is a powerful connection. Nature isn't going to give a moron all this power. There has to be a genuine connection.
Yeah, I don't think you don't just wake up one day and just gonna be on like on a spiritual path. It has to go through like so many tosses and turns, trials and
Oh God,
tribulations
you
for
go
you to
through
come.
something.
Yeah, like oh, I don't know if you ever heard that Michael song, man. I'm talking to the man in the mirror by Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
asking him to what? To change his ways. It starts with you.
yes,
You that's watching this video right
yes,
now, in the future, whenever, you have to be the one to decide to change your ways and to better yourself.
yes. No one can stop you but you.
Yes, you're your own enemy. It really
Yes,
is. It's you
yes,
against the world. But
yes.
man, like I appreciate your time. Like Blaize, man.
Appreciate you,
We
brother.
went in today, man. And
We
bro,
have
like
to.
the people, man, I know they're gonna love this, man. Like we touch on so many topics, man. It's
So much
I,
good energy,
some
bro.
some of these people they're gonna have to press pause and write some stuff down, bro, and then
They're gonna
lift
be
it
in the
up. And then
comments.
like, hey, we encourage that. That's what we want. That's one
They're
what.
gonna be in the comments like, where the next video at?
And for anybody that wants to research more, man, another book I want to give out to this offensive compendium of yoga, saying I want to give you guys some gems. These are books that help me out. You don't have to get these personally. No one pays me to talk about these books. I bought these books myself. So if you guys want to get into it, these are the books again. Towards the end, Everyday Crystals, Samuel,
Very
books
important.
are everything, man. You can get them digitally. I like a hard copy, to be honest with me, because I like to feel the texture of it. But yeah, man. Again, Blaize, it was a blessing, man. Again, where can people
Blessing.
find you, man, so they can maybe see some of your videos, see some of your inspirational quotes?
I have a TikTok page and it's called the Breatharian Yogi. And then I have a Facebook page, and my Facebook page is Blaize Woodsen, BlaizeWoodson.
Okay, and that's Blaize Woodsen, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, awesome, cool, man. If anything, I'll put it in a description too, so people can get help a
Oh,
little bit directed towards you.
thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. No, man. It's good to fellow brothers, man. We got it in this community, man. It's all about
Yes,
unity, man, about working
yes,
together, man. Trying to get
yes.
this message across and try to educate our brothers and our sisters too.
The
We're
youth
all
is the
brothers and
future.
sisters in this journey,
Yes,
man. We're all trying to uplift each other. It's all about uplifting. Stop
yes,
downplaying another brother,
absolutely.
another sister, anybody, man. It's all about
Absolutely.
growing here in this
Yes,
world. So
yes.
Blaize,
And it's
man, again, brother, I appreciate you, man, doing this, man. For the
well,
viewers, man, I'm throwing, man. You don't know how long me and him were trying to get this video done.
it's been a couple of months, you know.
Oh man, we were at it, man, but we
Can't
finally got
stop
it
it.
done. We connected, man, and I am blessed to have done this with you, Blaize. Again,
Yes.
man, thank you again for your time, man. If anybody, I'll leave the description for me of anything to say before we head out.
Live a peaceful life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the people around you. If something's bothering you, maybe it's a button that you have to remove.
Okay. Remember, you gotta take care of yourself, man. You are
Yeah.
number one in your world, man.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. Always self-care, people.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you all for taking the time to watching this video. I appreciate you all. and I will catch you all on the next video. Thanks again,
Bless.
Blaize. Appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Peace.
Please see you guys in the next video.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Yo, we're still good.